Morning. How you doing, brother?
Morning. How you doing, Diener?
Fan-freaking-tastic, baby. So, here we are again, dude.
Little Beards on the Street action Friday morning.
Beards on the Street, episode 16, dude.
Yeah, man. This is, because of you, one of the most consistent things I've done so far.
I don't know if we're real consistent with our time, but
we're doing good, dude.
We're working on it and doing our best. So, welcome everybody out to the Beards on the Street, and my name's Perry Dean Ward, and this is Mr. Aaron Pearson.
Morning.
And we run the luxury agency group over at Century 21 Everest. Buddy, big weekend going on.
We've had a big weekend going on, but we've had a pretty fun week, I would say, as well.
Yes, we have.
We started a fun kind of a community thing. It's for our top 50, but it's also team building and really community building. So we're inviting everybody out. But every Thursday we're going to be doing a little hike and get out in the morning, get out early and breathe and connect with nature.
Yes, sir. And man, it was awesome. It was
perfect weather. Perfect weather. We all got to bring out some the pups and people our guys brought their kids.
Dude, let me tell you, Finn was so freaking dirty. I bathed him yesterday, and it is the dirtiest that dog has ever been.
He was
dirty going into it.
Yeah, a little brown going on.
Oh my gosh, his paws! I had to seriously scrub his paws. They were so dirty.
He was in heaven, though.
It was awesome. He was in heaven, and tuckered him out, and he had a great run. And man, Cynthia freaking ran my ass off, and holy cow,
yeah,
it was awesome though. Up and down, had the heartbeat racing. I know you were sweating like a pig, just like me. So,
dude, I started to sweat getting out of bed. So,
yeah, you and me both. You and me both.
It was a lot of fun, though. So this Thursday coming up, we're doing another one, I think.
Every Thursday.
This upcoming week's Neff's Canyon.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Or Ferguson.
Ferguson Canyon. We'll send out the address and a map.
We're choosing a spot that's it's dog friendly, and then also where kids can, the kids can tag along and be able to do it. Mm-hmm.
And here's the cool thing, guys, is it just gets you out on at least a weekly basis, and we just meet up and you go at your own speed. We were strung all over that trail, and it was fun. And then we all just waited at the bridge and took a picture, and there it was.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We able to still get back and have a productive day still. But this next week we're going to get out a little bit earlier, which enable us to get back to the office and actually be on it. So
so look forward to that. We'll make sure we post that out and get everybody out on it. Just a couple of house cleaning things. So the newsletter. We've got our luxury agency newsletter. It is up on the website and rocking and rolling, and we want everybody and anybody to please go to our website and sign up or sign into that so that we can have you a part of our newsletter, and we can send it out to you every single month, because it's getting bigger and bigger as well, and doing better and looking better. So. That's sorry. I'm trying to think and trying to do two things at one time.
You're doing great, man.
Bam! There it is. So there's a QR code, guys, to our website, and let me tell you something else that we're so freaking excited about. Let me show you right here. Bam! We now have our business directory up on the website. Just go to that QR code. Let me put it back up here. Just go to that QR code, and you can just hit the menu. You can see our newsletter, and you can also go to our new business directory. And guys, it's got a lot on there, of just different things that you might need: plumbers, electricians, you name it, anybody and everybody.
Each tile opens up, and you basically are able to look at the subcategory, look at the different vendors that are in there, the people that we've been able to work with, tried and true. And we'd love for you to if you're a service provider, please send us your information because we want to add you to this list.
Yeah, check out how cool this is. You just go there, and I mean, it's got a category for whatever it is you're looking for. Just click on it. And here's the deal, guys. If you click on a category and you have somebody that you would like to add to it, reach out to us. Send us a text with the information, and we can add it to it. No problem.
Yep. Part of our supporting you guys is making sure the rest of the crowd know that what you're doing. And we want to help your guys' business do better as well.
Exactly. So, buddy.
Tell me about your weekend. I know you're excited.
I'm excited because I'm going to go sit on the water and have a cerveza or 10.
Little Speedo weekend.
Yeah, baby. Going to put my Speedo on. No, I mean, we all know I love
see that.
Yeah, I love biking. I love freaking boating. And it's just chill. We just go up to Pineview and go out to Spring Cove and tie up with a bunch of other cool people and chill out and enjoy the water and paddleboard and do what we do. So anybody up at Pineview this weekend, come and say hi to me. I'll be in Spring Cove.
Or if you want to come up and see us.
Come up and see us.
Dean's invited me out. I've got 2 full-grown children, so
it's all right.
I can get... You better buy double the food.
Aaron, it's a big boat.
It is a big boat.
And yes, I'm going to give you some food things that you need to bring.
Okay.
So, 4th of July / weekend. It's not even the weekend.
Is that the weekend they do the fire on the water?
I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's on the 4th of July.
Fire on the water. It's a major fireworks there on Pineview.
It's very cool. I don't think I'm going to stay up there on the 4th. We're going up this afternoon and going to be there until Monday. And then I think I'm going to come back down because, I live right by Draper Park. Yeah. I mean, like literally a block away. And
oh, man, they have a great...
Oh, it's amazing. So I think I'm just going to walk over to Draper Park and enjoy the fireworks, dude.
Heck yeah. Absolutely.
There's a bunch of trees. I could sit on my back porch and watch it from there, but there's a bunch of trees that blocks, so I can't see it.
Well, you're literally walking distance, and then there's all the food trucks and all the entertainment.
Yeah.
And all that. I mean, it's an amazing event Draper puts on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
Well, I've been invited over to a buddy's house, sit on his back patio, and look at fireworks. I might be doing that.
Is that a buddy's house or is that a cousin's house?
Buddy's house, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. My Jeff Green, who's he's on here probably, but he's my nutritionist. And he bought a home this last year, big, beautiful home, and he's getting it prepped. And I think this is one of the first little groups he's invited over to come enjoy it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Well, if anybody's out by the Draper Park, come on over and see me on the 4th and give me a call. I'd love to. I'll be at home, and you can come over and have a cerveza with me at my house. I live right there. So that's the 4th of July is going to choke myself out over here. 4th of July is going to be a lot of fun, Aaron. Just a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
All right, dude. Let's get down to business.
Yeah, so you put together some great information. We've had a couple of recent clients who, let's just face it, when you're making decisions like this, there's a lot of options.
There are options.
There are a lot of options, and a lot of us are drawn. There's different mentalities, different ways of thinking, and there's some of us that are drawn to the cheapest, and which somehow is perceived as the best opportunity for us.
Welcome to Utah.
But we're going to talk about that. Yeah, land of the, personal haircut. Do your own taxes.
The Flowbee. I'm going to use my Flowbee.
Yeah, this is one of those things we like to say. If you're gonna go get some heart surgery, you're not gonna flay yourself out and try to do that for yourself.
Whatever, dude. I'm gonna price shop and find the cheapest freaking discount doctor I can get. And,
exactly.
I got to save some money because in the long run, if I die on the table, I'm saving money.
Right. Well, we recently had one of our friends and clients that followed that, and they were able to. They decided to go work there, so we're going to address a few things about the discount brokerage.
Yeah, and listen, guys, you know what? Ultimately, it's your choice, and we get that, and it's okay. But we just want to kind of educate and let you know that you may think that you're saving money, but I can promise you that in the long run, you absolutely are not. You're actually leaving more money sitting on the table. And Aaron, let me tell you, I mean, you already know this.
Yeah.
The reason that I brought this about, and I felt like I wanted to talk to this, is my brother my brother from another mother is an appraiser.
Mr. Steve Ward.
Yep, and we were out chatting, and he was just telling me about some of these appraisals that he does. Because remember, the appraisal is for the buyer,
right,
not the seller,
right.
And so a lot of the times the seller doesn't even see the appraisal, because if the other side doesn't want to share it, they don't have to, period. And he was telling me about people leaving because they're using a discount brokerage, how ticked off they would absolutely be because of the money that they're leaving on the table. And you know, he said it's even up to $75,000.
You know what's interesting about it? Our assistant's in the way. Okay, so Dean, this is across the board. Appraised value is one great indication. There's a lot of other things that are going on. Time on market, information about how to prep and actually get the property available. When you have what's deemed we're financially interested in the transaction. Our ultimate goal is to be able to get to a result, right? Is to help the client be able to buy the home or sell the home, to make that move that's important to them. But really, everybody's pinnacle of what they're trying to accomplish is to make the most money out of the transaction.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one more time, tell me. So what Steve's seen with the appraised value, he's running into a lot of occasions where there's a ton of money left on the table. And why do you think that is?
Well, I can tell you exactly why that is. Again, you know, all of these, the appraisals for the buyer, and like I said, the seller's not seeing it. So they think that by hiring a discount brokerage, that they're actually doing themselves a favor and they're saving that 3% basically. Because let's be honest, the 3% on the buyer's side, they're still going to pay out.
Right.
Okay?
Well, no. Actually, no.
In some cases.
Yeah. Actually, in a lot of cases, those same companies pass through discounts across the board and expect everybody to do it for less.
Exactly.
Okay, and so what does that do when you have fair market and you have people that are trying to market and sell and do things and nobody is getting a fair.
No, and we'll talk about this here in a minute, but I'm just telling you, discount brokerages don't just affect the seller. It affects both sides, 100%.
Well, it makes me think about so we've got a few of the testimonials that are here. We just pulled a few. We went ahead and actually blanked out some of the names of the companies that these reviews are coming from. But you know, we see things as simple as hey, you know, we tried to make an offer and we couldn't get the agent to respond. So we
that is 100% been my experience.
Yeah, we threw you out an offer. But the representing brokerage can't be bothered for a response in a timely manner. Communication falls off.
It's even worse than that, Aaron. It's worse than that. I've done deals with this discount brokerage that we all see the road signs up there.
And those are going away.
Yeah, they are.
And they've changed their pricing model.
Weird. Yeah. But anyways, I've had experiences personally where I literally through an entire deal have not spoken with that other agent, not one time.
Wow.
How messed up is that?
Right.
And how bad for their client is that?
Right.
And how bad for my client is that?
Right. Everybody's trying to buy it.
It's like, how is the board even letting these people do this?
Yeah, and then you hear stuff like you were saying from Steve about the appraised value when he goes and shows or does an appraisal on that transaction and there's
the money that's left.
$25,000, $50,000, $75,000 of value left on the table.
Yeah.
So who saved money when you're paying a discount and you're leaving $75,000 on the table?
Well, and that's the problem, Aaron, is a lot of times they're not saving money.
Yeah.
They think they're saving money, but that's not what's happening.
Right.
So let's talk about an agent. Let's talk about what the benefit of us agents is to that buyer or seller.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Pricing. Number one, exactly what we're talking about with Steve is we're in the business every single day. We have our finger on the pulse of what's going on in this market. We see homes, we compare homes, we know pricing 100%.
I don't know about you, but I take personal pride
Right.
in how much I can actually, how well I do there, how much I get my client. Getting near and as close as I can to appraised value.
You betcha.
That is
over.
That is critical to me.
Yes.
So it's, I don't know. There's a again, financially benefit, but it's also a personal
Challenge.
a challenge for me to do that kind of a good job for my client.
Well, that's because we do our job well and we are good at what we do.
Right.
And then you go down the line, how your home's presenting.
Yeah. When you're again a discount, who's walking through saying change that, do
absolutely
this, do that?
Nobody.
Right. A lot of these systems are automated. You send your own, you send your own information. You send, you organize the pictures. The agent never really showed through or walked through.
And then you've got, we have other agents that we associate with that a lot of times we've sold properties because we reached out to other agents that we know that we're looking for that, or
Right.
vice versa.
Right.
Well,
the tip side or the flip side of the name they're receiving or the type of filling that they're getting from the real estate professionals in general, it goes the other way, is what you're saying. So
exactly.
The good agents who you've worked with, they know that you're a good agent. They know that you're going to communicate. They know that you're fair and
going to do your job.
Do your job. So you're going to get a better relationship and response from the other agent you're dealing with as well.
You bet. And then obviously higher offers coming from buyers with agents that know the market and know exactly what's going on.
I have a personal story about this.
Let's hear it,
Okay,
dude.
so a year ago, I was offering this is at the height of the market, okay? But we went in and made an offer in a neighborhood. I think there was 30 offers.
Okay.
While I'm sitting out there waiting for the view or to be able to go view with my client, a friend walks by and goes, "So what are you doing in here?" I'm like, "I'm showing that house." And she goes, "Really? You're going to be my neighbor? And my client's going to be your neighbor, hopefully." She goes, "Well, good luck," because there was literally a line going into the house, okay?
Wow.
So she goes, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll call you later, but there's another home in the neighborhood that wants to sell." So I'm like, "Okay, perfect." She goes, "It's bigger and better than that house." So
Perfect example.
yeah. So I get a
That's
chance.
called networking.
So I get a chance to speak with the folks, okay? And I go in and offer to go through the process. Well, they did the whole, "Sorry, we've been in this process. We're already well down the road. We've chosen to work with XYZ company, the discount brokerage."
Yep.
Okay. So I was able to present them with a price on their home, a fair and equitable price on their home where I felt it would sell and sell quickly. Well, this company overshot. Okay. So it greatly impacted the people that were going to look at the house because it was way overpriced.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care. They made their money up front. They
Yep.
made their flat fee up front. Why would they care?
Plus, they just don't know.
But they don't care because they made their money up front.
Right.
They're a marketing company. They're not really. Okay. So, anyways, so consequently, my client was interested, but no longer because it was overpriced. Okay. So then we waited and watched. Guess what? They came down in price, and then we came back into the market, and we got it. I would say we got it for about $35,000 below what
Wow.
we would have paid for it had they just sold it to me versus going through this company. Not our fault. It was just the opportunity, and it was my opportunity to take care of my client.
Bottom line is we could sit here and talk for hours about the shady.
I have another one of my dear friends who listed their place. This is before, longtime friend of mine, didn't even know they were going on the market, listed with this company, sat on the market for 3 months. Okay. They had lots of showings, no activity. They were discount commission, discount, all this stuff, trying to pass through this major value to my buddy. So anyways, he gets off the market, calls me, we relist it within 48 hours, under contract, over list price, right? It was...
This is my shock face.
But part of that's because the people that were coming to look at it weren't taking it seriously.
Right.
Because no one's being compensated. There's fair and equitable in a contract and an opportunity to buy and sell real estate. Everybody's everybody's got to walk away feeling good. But ultimately, my client made more money by going through and actually allowing me to help him jump in and sell it that way.
Well, and then, if you're hiring an agent like Aaron or myself, I mean, probably one of the biggest benefits you're getting from us is the negotiation side of it, because I love to negotiate.
You are a fierce negotiator.
And I'm a bulldog for my freaking clients. And that's just it. I mean, this is what we do. We're passionate and we're professional and we know what the heck we're doing. And it makes a huge, huge difference. I want to throw up another slide real quick because I'm not going to talk about the whole thing, but there's some numbers on here that I freaking love. Number one, right there, 25%. They net 25% more, Aaron, by hiring somebody like us.
I know
that's a quarter of what they're going to net.
This kind of points to the other flip side opportunity, which is representing yourself.
Right.
Okay. First and foremost, I mean, I would say dang near everybody goes at that as an approach to try to save some money. Let me share a little secret with that. Okay.
Okay.
If you're going to do it, you have, I would say, at maximum 2 weeks where you have this fresh window where you're
if you get lucky,
if you're going to
get the roll of the dice,
if
just perfect.
If lightning's going to strike and you're going to get it, you have 2 weeks.
Let's go to number two, because that just talks about number two right there. Mm-hmm. Most of the FSBOs, for sale by owners, end up hiring an agent anyways.
Okay, here's why.
89%, dude.
Here's why. So let's say lightning does strike. Okay, over 40% of those transactions fell.
Oh yeah.
So what that means, guys, is yes, lightning struck. Maybe you did find your own buyer. Most of the time, it's an agent represented buyer who comes to you, and you get a single commission opportunity. You may that right there, that little window to make that money works. When you're not represented, there's so many. I mean, the biggest hurdles come post contract, where we're negotiating, working through problems, holding the thing together, saving your money, protecting your asset. 40% of those fell, and then they come back and end up listing with an agent anyway.
Yes, sir, man. I'm just, again, it flabbergasts me, and I don't get it. I don't really get it. Let's throw up this, and this is a really good one, Aaron. The very first sentence says it all. Using blank was an absolute nightmare. I mean, you guys can read it yourself. I'm not going to sit there and go through this. And you know what, Aaron? All I did was just put in their reviews for this company. And this is what I get.
Yeah. Again, there's got to be some positives that have happened for people to keep going there beyond just that savings opportunity.
Well, how often do you sell a home? You sell a home and then I think the national average is every 7 years, but you sell a home and you get totally shafted and get a really crappy taste in your mouth and feel like that it was a complete waste of your time, but you're stuck and you do what you do.
You already paid your money up front, so you're in it.
Of course they're going to get their money up front.
Right.
Are you kidding me? They would have never made it out of the gates if they didn't get their money up front. Mm-hmm. So anyways, beating a dead horse, but I want people to know that from the luxury agency team, you hire us, and I can promise you this: when we get to the end of that selling your home or that deal, if you don't think that we've earned our commission, I won't charge you the commission.
Right.
Because that's how certain I am of what I offer to my clients and my team offers to our clients.
Absolutely.
So, big deal, buddy. I mean, I know I'm pretty passionate about it, and yeah, I mean, it's...
anybody who goes these directions, we're all drawn to that same thing, and that's maximizing the result, taking as much money of our hard-earned equity. Our job is to move that forward, build our asset base, and so I would say,
and we know that.
Explore your options. We understand why you're going there. We understand what happens when you think that way. Just give us an opportunity to show you what we're doing. There's things that we can show you how we're better exposing it, how we're better negotiating. The end result, the bottom line dollars we're going to end up making you. But ultimately, if you go that direction, I'll tell you what, feel free to still talk to us because we still want to help you. We still
Yes, we do.
That ultimately, our relationship is what matters. And we'll still
Well,
take
you saw
care
the
of that.
number. 89% of people that try to sell their home on their own end up hiring an agent anyway. So, you know what? If you want some counsel from us in that first 2 weeks we're talking about, or wherever you're at in the process, guys, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you just for the simple fact that you deserve to have it.
Absolutely. We have open house signs we're happy to share with you. If you end up doing anything like that where you're doing your own open house, please reach out. We want to support you.
All righty, dude. Enough about that business. I don't even like talking about them, but we have
It
to.
had to when we had a couple of our close friends that went that direction.
Yeah.
You know, in a transitioning market, which we're in a transitioning kind of a flat market, stabilizing market right now, and it's maybe on a little bit of the uptick again. People start looking when things are unsure and we can't just throw mud on the wall and pick whatever price we want and we'll get it. You start thinking this way.
Exactly.
So we don't begrudge it one bit. We understand it.
We do understand it, and you know, it is what it is. We've said our 2 cents, and if you'd like to get in a little bit more information or conversation about it, make sure you reach out to us, guys. All righty, Mr. AA Ron. Let's talk about Facebook. We've got our Facebook. There's the QR code if you want to check out our Facebook, and even more importantly, there's our QR code for YouTube, which we put all of our Beards on the Street episodes on. They're not only on our website, but they're on our YouTube channel as well.
We'd love some input. If you guys have topics that you'd like us to address that are important to you that we can kind of dig into and talk about, we'd love to do that. So private message either of us and we'd get it on the next episode.
Yes, sir. Now, our next mixer is coming up on the 13th of July, guys. This is a good one. We're going back to the Piper Down. I know it's a favorite. Had a lot of people, one of our biggest crowds at the Piper. It's a great venue. It's centrally located, and of course, we freaking love Dave over there that owns the Piper. He takes good care of us. But yeah, we're going to be doing it at the Piper, and
this month is
the Christmas tree box.
Yep, and Christmas in July.
Yes, sir. So I think we've already blasted out the invite. We'll keep throwing it out here between here and then, but we'd love to get a big show up for this, guys, and be generous, man. These kids need our help. This organization absolutely needs our help to be able to serve these kids.
Summer shorts, socks, T-shirts, those kind of things. Just some basic needs. But there's also a QR code on our invite that we're going to be putting out and sharing with everybody.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. We've gone on plenty long.
Okay. Well, I think we got passionate about it. The long and short is that we don't just want your business. We believe we're going to make you more money.
Yeah.
That's important to us. And
we're going to serve you.
Right.
All right, people. Well, we sure appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time to either watch this live or to check it out. And remember, we'd love for you to sign up not only for our podcast, but also for our website and everything else.
Right.
Let's start doing it. All righty, guys. Thank you so much, man. Have a fantastic 4th of July.
Happy 4th, guys.